So we've got a bunch of smugglers that are talking to us right now.
You hear them? Those are the smugglers getting ready to bring their people over.
So last night, in a 24-hour period of time, the Border Patrol apprehended 2,900 people. Go back 4 weeks ago, and that was about 700 people. You did get to see the coyotes, and you did get to see them mocking us. They were mocking us the entire time. They were making fun of us. They were telling us that there was nothing that we could do because they know that they're going to get their products across. Please understand, this is $1 billion a year industry, and that is simply smuggling of humans. That's it. That's not even getting into the drug part.
How you doing?
Good. Right now, 145,000 apprehensions so far this fiscal year. I'd be lying to you if I told you it's not a crisis. Bar none, it's a crisis. And you're going to see it firsthand, but they shouldn't be in a facility like this. There's just no question about it. And you'll see why once we get there.
We just came through a facility where they're testing unaccompanied minors. They have a long line, and they're doing it in about tranches of 20. You have to wait 15 minutes, and then they go down the line. Now, these are all kids that have been together for days. The ones that go back into the corner tested positive for COVID. And as you saw, we probably had 20 or 30 there. Now, the real problem is they could be here for 5 days. They go back in through the process until they're transferred to an NGO. If this is not a super spreader platform, I don't know what is.
This facility with COVID protocols is set up for 250. Without COVID protocol, it's 1,000. Right now, 4,200 people in this facility. And as Tom just said, they go from here all over the country.
861 migrants with criminal records in our country have been caught coming back in, trying to blend in with the huge influx of migrants. We have sex offenders, we have human traffickers, all blending in with this enormous flow of truly little kids. This is a crisis and it must be stopped.
Many of the senior officials here briefed the incoming Biden administration. They told us this, that if you undertake the policies that the Biden administration ended up doing, it will result in this. They were all told that, they all knew, and they did it anyways.
There's no reason whatsoever why someone from Guatemala, El Salvador, or Honduras, when coming by land to the United States, could not apply for asylum in Mexico and remain in Mexico while their asylum applications are pending.
It's not just a crisis, it's a humanitarian crisis, and with the large number of people that are testing positive here, it ends up being a super spreader.
54 different countries have been represented who have crossed the border in this area.
President Biden is going to be known as the illegal immigration president. He needs to come down here. He's getting some really bad advice.
Some of y'all may have seen there was a young lady who was a political minder from Washington that was sent down here, who at least with me got in my face and was yelling. After careful questioning, she identified herself as senior advisor to the commissioner. She had started 2 weeks ago, and it was clear her function was to make sure nobody sees what's happening down here. I know a lot of y'all made the decision to take pictures on your phones. We're obviously each elected by the constituents who send us to the Senate. I personally believe it's important that people see what we just saw, but I think it's also prudent and the right decision to protect the privacy of the folks involved.
First time a journalist's camera was allowed into that crowded facility at the southern border in Donna, Texas. Nearly 18,000 unaccompanied minors are now in U.S. custody. Those new images from inside tonight, one pool camera, as it's called, let in for the first time to share with the rest of the media.